this is my postscript to the visit to my excellent general practitioner to find my blood pressure has gone down from 168 over 118. Don't ask me what that is, but I know it's stress. And this was caused, regrettably, by one of her many outrageous telephone calls from this bossy cousin, Jill Scott. I can't understand her, but I'm just about to ring her back and see how the going is. Let's see how we do. Jill? Well, who else? Well, it's your cousin Julia. I have... What? Well, I was very lucky because I really had to go there in an emergency because I was in such agonizing pain and because my blood pressure had gone up so terribly and I didn't know what was wrong. Anyway, they found that I have a cut on the cornea of my eye, which is like being shot in the eye. And the surgeon was wonderful and gave me some very fabulous ointment and generally inspected my eye. Well, it takes all morning, as I'm sure you know. And she said I mustn't have any stress or distress. I must just have help and kindness. Well, of course I'm not. Psychologically, I must have help as well as physically. I'm having the good, wonderful district nurses, and I can't keep the house together. I can't see. Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't afford anything like that, Jill. I can't... Jill, don't talk to me about obeying, please. Excuse me, beggars can't be choosers. Well, Jill, I'm sorry, then ask Georgina to send me some money from Aunt Nadine's $250 worth. She's abroad in America. Well, Jill, I'm sorry, I don't want the conversation to continue because you know what the problem is. I've been cheated, and they've been lied about. Well then, Jill, sorry, my daughter who's not... One moment. My daughter, who's unable yet to work until she's finished her recuperation, has given me as much money as she can towards taxis to go to the hospital because it's impossible to get to. She has been wonderfully kind. She can't do any more. She's not able to work. No, that's not... No, Jill. I've got all the information. They won't do anything for me for 6 weeks. We have a different town hall. I wish you'd listen to me sometimes, but you keep on telling me things which are untrue about myself. I must know the truth about my own self. Jill, have you forgotten one thing? I am Lord Camoys' sister. I'm really the eldest member of your family. Well, it's outrageous. How cruel. No, I can't get my mind off that. I can't, Jill, because it's very... One moment, one moment, please listen. It's very humiliating to have to tell the supervisor who's coming on Monday the background. They're very, very curious about backgrounds. They've got huge notebooks. I've got 4 here. Don't tell me to listen. I don't want to listen to something which is non-constructive. Yes, I am, Jill. I'm doing what I can do. Well, I'm afraid the socials... Well, you'll then say it's my own fault. What a horrible thing to say. I've been told, but what... I can't do that. No, I can't. Don't be so ridiculous, Joe. I'm going to do no such thing. I've never been overdrawn. I can't pay it back. How can I take out a loan on money I don't have? I can't do... But I don't... Jill, let's be sensible. I can't do that. I need help. I'm asking for... Don't lecture me. Don't lecture me. I'm perfectly well. I've done the very level best I can, and the eye surgeon says so. £10 an hour. She can't do it anymore. She's working full time. No, Jill, sorry. She does everything she can to help me, and I don't want... She'll do anything I ask her to do that she can do, but I've got to keep the house going. You know that very well. So why don't you, when I can get a word in edgeways, why don't you try and get Thomas and Georgina to behave towards me? You're their cousin as well as my cousin. But how can you let them do this to me and say such terrible things? Oh. All right, okay, I've heard all that, I'm not going to be... I'm terribly sympathetic, though. Well, anyway... It's a little bit more complicated than that, because we have to do all the laundry here, and I can't any longer do the laundry. She does. I can't do it, so she does, you know. Jill, you're so emphatic about what other people should do. You don't I know I'm being told by the hospital, but what Thomas and Georgina are doing to me is totally and utterly destructive. No, I don't know that. No, I don't know that it's no good. I'll never accept that. It's unacceptable to me. Utterly unacceptable. I know I've tried everything, but I've not been in this position before. This is a new dimension that I did not expect. No, certainly not. He's so horrible to me. He's a bully. I'm not going to be bullied further by him. He always bullies me. He told me in very... Well, I blame Thomas and Georgina for making it impossible as is. Jill, I am doing my level best. She said, wait, stop, and listen. I'll tell you what the surgeon said. She is cautiously optimistic. I'll tell you what more she said so you can understand a bit better. She said it was a very, very serious operation, much longer than they anticipated, and my poor eye could only just take it. But she's still optimistic. Jill, I'm actually a very... Well, I don't want to continue the conversation because it never gets any further. Well, you're telling... A very difficult situation and a very silly one. Quite unnecessary. Just as you know, I'm always being ordered around, told what to do, and a bucket full of lies told about me. Pointless. Never mind, I've got such wonderful friends, I needn't worry about the rest. But it's a bit disconcerting, to put it mildly. Never mind. All right, everybody, I'll be very cheerful next time. I'm not uncheerful now, actually. I have to laugh at such absurdities. Off we go.